Right.
legitimately one of my favorite movies of all time. I watch this movie at least once a year. I
Mhm.
own 3 copies of it.
Mhm.
Like,
I've
I
bought this at least 3 or 4 times.
I
Yeah.
cannot believe John has not seen this. And Scott, you are keeping this in the
Yes,
fucking
we're
episode.
starting it, but we're starting at the beginning of your speech. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, there are some films that are just required, and this is a required film.
Yeah.
It's like it's one of the Luc Besson in his fullest. Is dynamic. He is energetic. It's beautiful. God damn, this film is
So
gorgeous.
beautiful.
It is awesome.
And it's like him in America, just doing his thing and just
It is
fantastic.
also extremely problematic, and this movie hates kids even more than I do, which is saying something.
I don't. Okay, hold on.
You go first. I'll go second.
I want to address this
Okay.
actually. I don't think that scene's problematic.
It's not the scene; it's the whole concept, really.
It's the
Oh,
entire thing,
And I
right?
know that the out is, oh well, Leon has like it's the same fucking thing that Michael Jackson pulled, which is well, in his head, he's also a child.
but
Oh,
no. But
it's
here's
like green screen.
his green screen fell down.
Oh, keep
No,
going.
but here's the thing. He doesn't do it.
No, he doesn't.
No, he does not do it.
Like
But
that's
the
the
movie
point.
sexualizes her to a
The
level I
movie
don't think you can get
sexualize the
away with.
movie. See, I don't think the movie sexualizes her. I think the movie, and as much of a
You go
creep as
first,
Luc,
Leon.
as much as Luc Besson is a creep, because he's absolutely a fucking creep.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think the movie sexualizes her. I think the movie shows her being, in her mind, a sexual being, and I think that's acceptable because the movie doesn't think it's good. Like
Mhm.
Leon's response to her is, "No, that's fucking weird."
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
that this whole he's a child thing.
Uh, well, I'll buy that though. That Jean Reno said that he played like a 10-year-old boy. Because
Yes,
Right.
he's
he's
a
got the
10-year-old boy
milk
that
and
knows
he's
a lot about guns and how to kill
yeah,
people.
exactly. So he's kind of like a spectrum on spectrum kind of thing, and probably real actual romance doesn't really enter his mind,
Right, but he
which makes
never
this film palatable in some ways.
he never thinks about her that way. He
No,
always thinks about her like a daughter.
right.
And when that scene happens,
Actually,
he
a
is
partner.
repulsed
Uh-huh.
by the thought of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I think I think it's an incredibly human moment in the film for both of them
Hmm.
because she is so utterly fucked up and broken
Yeah.
by the world that she comes from. And I will bet money that in this character's backstory, that would not have been the first time she had sex.
Hmm.
And probably not even the first time she had sex consensually
Right.
with large quotation marks
Yeah.
around it
If you didn't
because
think
I
that,
guarantty you she was sexually abused and I
yeah, if
guarantee
her
you
father wasn't going to start like throwing her out in the street to make money, he was
right
probably about to.
right
And also that one of the things I got from this in terms of her is don't forget this is Luc Besson. This is a basically a French film.
right
Oh,
And
is it ever?
yeah, but this means that the viewpoint of French culture to girls is a little different from ours. One thing you notice over and over again is the bob and the choker and
yeah
general stuff like that. It's like there's the sexuality is a little different there in terms of here, in terms of like what they consider permissible and what isn't, at least back then, back in the 90s or whatever. So the thing is, the bob I thought was just, the haircut says so much in this film because someone obviously gave her that haircut. And it is definitely the most extremely French haircut you can get. And it actually makes her
Practically
look much
Amelie's as
older than she
well.
is. What?
there's also
Amelie
extreme
almost has the same haircut.
Yeah.
there's also extremely French guns in this
Oh, yeah,
like
are
the
there?
yeah
Mhm.
the not guns that are made in France but
Mhm.
guns that you would see in
Mhm.
France.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's very interesting to me the that everyone's armed like a European except
Mhm.
for the fact that Renault's got a couple of American revolvers.
Right. For backup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed I've seen this movie a bunch of times, but I this is the first time I've seen the longer
Oh,
version.
you saw the director's cut. Good for you.
No,
Okay.
you saw the director's cut according
Okay.
to Luc Besson. He
Okay.
calls this the longer version. It
Well,
has
Right.
like
okay. Well, that's fine.
five
Remember,
Whatever I
extras.
saw.
remember, it, the name of the movie is Leon only if you watch the full version.
That's
If
right.
you watch the cut version, it is
The
the professional.
professional.
The American theatrical version.
Right.
is
This
called
came
The one
out and
I
I saw it in the
always
theater.
watched
I
was
saw
the
the
professional.
professional in the theater.
I've seen
So
both versions.
It's
so.
not a director's cut, non-director's cut. They are, as far as he is concerned, two different movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. As you're saying, Jim.
Yeah, I've forgotten now. Oh, it's not just the guns. I've been in most of those hotel rooms. Those are definitely French hotel rooms.
Yes.
They even have the little armoires in them instead of, a
So
cloth.
so in other words, the interior direction is very French as well, in terms of
Well,
like.
because all the interior stuff was done in France.
I didn't
Right.
wait. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of this movie is shot in France.
Fool. I was really fooled by that. They did a pretty good
They
job.
do a really good job.
I didn't.
They do a good job of finding American-looking buildings
Mhm.
in France.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see that. It was, yeah. Sorry, keep going.
Anyway, yes, I've just been in a couple of those cheap French hotels.
Mhm.
Continue.
I just reminded me of like a couple places my sister used to live in New York back in the 90s that have that kind of, 17 coats of paint look to them, and lots of built-ins. And it's all built in the 20s and 30s with tile on the floor. And that's what it
And
looked like.
people
to
are
me.
always storing shit out on the
Yes,
fire escape.
Yeah. So it looked pretty much like Upper Manhattan, Inwood, and Bronx to me. But that was just how it looked.
I grew up in Greenwich Village, and that's what everything looked like
Yeah.
down there too.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
I literally, my building shares some characteristics with the building behind you.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
and I keep shit on my balcony right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
You have to. There's only so much space.
But do you have a plant that you carry around?
Yeah.
No, because
He
I have a
has
black
little
thumb.
cage with a bird in it.
Uh-huh. But a good tight story. Gary Oldman. Do you think he was
Maximum Gary?
Maximum Gary? But he wasn't. I thought in The Fifth Element he was pretty good, but I think that accent killed him. It's embarrassing that Southern accent.
I love
that's my
Zorg.
favorite movie. That's my favorite movie that came out that year. Listen, I'm a massive fucking Besson fan, and if Joe, I want to dip deeper into this when we do the next movie when John's around. But there's just I kind of am fascinated by how, and I've got most of them down the closet downstairs, but they're all the similar. Like no matter what the movie is, there's this weird. I don't know. It's goofy. It's like right on this line.
Oh no, he's very playful. He's very playful.
Well, and what I'm trying to figure out is do you consistently get this tone out of every one of your fucking movies, where it's this knife edge between taking like fully into the whatever the subject, whether it's sci-fi or the shoot 'em up or the Big Blue, Messenger in a Minute, but they're all weirdly goofy in the same way, and it's not the script.
Right.
It's the casting.
It's kind of the acting.
It's the casting.
I think it's the
And the
I think
casting.
I think it's the editing. I think it's
And
what
the
films.
editing, I think the editing also, like just like weird cuts, like weird comic timing cuts.
That's the thing. You see a lot of like off center, off axis cuts in these things, and a lot of back and forth. That makes the style of his films in a lot of ways. Also, this scene, we'll get to it later.
Oh
but
man, that's a good scene.
Do you see the exact same scene in the Messenger too?
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the one thing about filmmakers is, at least male ones, they tend to like show their fetishes a little bit. And one of those is suffering girls. Besson hits that over and over and over.
Yeah, because there's in Fifth Element.
It's the scene in the taxi. It's the scene in the taxi in Fifth Element when she falls through the roof.
Yeah, please.
But like also the La Femme Nikita starts the same way, and I could go on and on. But even Lucy, oh my God, it's like so it's like that's kind of a theme he hits over and over again. And also the scene, facing the camera, you're seeing the emotions in the background swirling behind her. That's like that's one of his trademark touches.
I think.
Yeah. And I will just throw it out that Jean Reno's portrayal, like this is such a fully realized, albeit mildly goofy character, and to my knowledge, it's one of what was an earlier movie about the hitman?
La Femme Nikita.
La Femme Nikita,
man.
Hit girl.
Well,
The Hit.
Yeah, but that's kind of an origin story, right? This isn't.
Yeah, no.
He's already this guy. By the time this movie starts, he's already this guy.
Yeah, you come in media res in this thing. He's been a hitman for a very long time.
Yeah,
And you see it in the
Although
first.
you get a little of his backstory from
Yeah.
Danny Aiello.
a little
Yeah.
But
bit.
that could be bullshit too. Like
True.
Could be.
that's one of the things I do like about this movie too is everybody could be lying.
True.
Yeah.
Like
There's a lot of like with the narrators, the unreliable narrators.
Unreliable narrators.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in there. So I know it seemed pretty honest to me in terms of like how everything kind of worked out.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it's possible that it's true, but it's also possible that Danny Aiello is running a game on her so that
True.
so
You won't give her
that
the money.
right. So Danny Aiello is running a game on her
Mhm.
so
But
that
he has like
gets
the
a
same scene with Leon
Yeah.
well, he,
when he
Yeah.
says,
gets
"Remember when you first came here?"
Yeah.
Here's $5. Come get the rest in a couple of weeks.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. Well,
right,
yeah,
so
yeah,
he gets the next Leon from her is what his
Right.
plan is.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of it's enterprise basically, and this is
Yeah.
placing one player with the other, which is there's that angle too. Is like her being an apprentice. I thought was very interesting.
Well, and again, that's one of those. Like, could you get away with that now? Like this. Listen, Jodie Foster. Jodie
if it's well
Foster,
made.
taxi driver with the teenage prostitute smoking cigarettes.
Mhm.
Here you got an even younger character smoking cigarettes, learning how to shoot people.
Mhm.
Like it's one of the things. It's one of the reasons why we all remember this movie so well, and why the popularity of this movie continues to endure. On top of the fact it's like really well made and the shootouts are awesome,
Mhm.
but like I don't think Hollywood would touch this now.
I don't think they would either. No, they
Hollywood
would.
didn't really touch this.
It's
when
a
it was
French
made.
film.
It's a French film. It says "Gaumont" at the beginning.
Yeah.
Right. This
Yeah.
is the beginning. This is the beginning of Besson's empire of Central European film production.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
The whole thing here is that it's not a Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
It tested well enough when it was done that
Oh, those two.
it
This
got a
was huge.
wide release.
Yeah.
And a
Now,
lot
mind you,
of-
if you ask a film producer, okay, I got this idea. It's this 13-year-old girl, and she's hanging out with this 40-year-old weird French guy, and trying to survive in New York, and it's kind of this weird sexual tension going on. Or you say, I got this movie. It's this 13-year-old girl who's learning how to be a hitman. Guess which one's going to sell?
The second one.
The second one. In fact, they did. Sorry, Kick-Ass that this came from this film.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. You're right. I think you might be right.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I do
even look alike.
absolutely I think you could make this movie now.
Mhm.
I think they'd have to shave some of the edges off a little bit,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
but I think you could
Lose all the
make
things to make it interesting.
Mhm.
I
or
think
make her a little older.
Or gender flip. Have Leon be Charlize Theron.
Mm.
I'd watch that
I'd
movie in
watch
a
the shit out of that movie. I really would.
I would watch the shit out
I
of
have
that.
already
remember-
watched. I watched Atomic Blonde again this
saw
week.
that.
There you go.
We talked a little bit about
Besson's.
go
Go ahead,
ahead.
Jim.
Okay.
No,
A
Jim.
lot of Besson's sensibilities, maybe what you're picking up on, Chris, is he is really like a lot of French filmmakers, even going back to Godard. He's really influenced by comics, especially like Mobius and those guys. I mean, Fifth Element is
That's why
totally
Fifth Element's so
Oh
good.
my God, yes.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's absolutely true. That's part of, like I said, the cultural shift in this thing that we are like, this is weird as an old dude and young gal. It's like, no, it reminds me a lot of like Barbarella or like a lot of
Right. That's
Metal
another one.
Hurlant, kind of thing, right? And so it's very similar to that. You're right.
But all of the choices that he let Renault make, whether they're in the script, like his walk, that coat, the way his shoes fit,
Well, it's the
The
same-
leather corset with all the bat utility.
Yeah, right.
The
It's
plant.
the same. It's the same coat. It's the same. Well, not. I mean, it's not the same coat, but it's basically the same coat that his brother wears in Nikita.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Mhm.
canonically, that's his brother.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is the same universe as Nikita?
Yes.
Oh, it's got.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Besson said that when he was writing this, he wrote it as what that character's brother's doing in America.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's
His
great.
American cousin.
They
That-
both like end up in the same like
Damn.
they both end up in the same like criminal organization,
Mhm.
and one of them's doing it in France and one of them's doing it in America. Like,
Oh, that's wonderful.
but the one guy, that guy's better at being a cleaner and he's better at being a hitman. Like, yeah,
because I was that close to picking Nikita to match this.
I fucking
should
love
have.
it.
I know I should have, but I just want to get it some breadth. That's the thing.
And I was gonna say, oh well, this, you know, when we watched The Killer a couple of weeks ago, or a couple months ago, or whatever, it was like, you know, think about all the stuff that came afterward. But then I went back and I rewatched part of Nikita, and I'm like, nah, maybe John Woo, but not. He was kind of already doing this shit. And Nikita was 81 or 90.
Nikita, no, it was earlier than that.
No, I think it's 90.
I'll look it up. But either way, one of the things, again, this goes back to Nikita. I first saw this when I first saw Nikita. It was the first Besson film I ever saw. Is that, and again, you can get the horn out, but my God, this guy,
90.
He composes scope so well.
Oh God, it's the
it's gorgeous. He does the wide angle lens, but he has people like
place in the other room.
He knows how to place in, you know, center for drama, on sides for like back and forth. And it just works the environments and his stuff really well. God damn, he's good.
I would like to see some other things at the because he used the same cinematographer for both these movies.
Oh, that's right.
Arbogast.
Arbogast.
Yeah.
Terry Arbogast.
Yeah, but he ended up doing some American films, didn't he?
I don't know.
I have to look him up, but
I want to know if his brother is. I think his name is Roy, who's an effects guy. Worked with Ridley Scott. But, yeah, this movie's fucking great. Like Tad, I watch this as often as I get around to, and
same.
I mean, it's just ridiculously entertaining. It's cool.
It is. It's very cool.
Like the music is good. Eric Serra music, like it's all like.
I can't believe it was her first film. It's amazing.
I mean, she's really ridiculously good in this.
I know. That's really well done. So I guess we could probably go to thumbs at this point because we're just gonna end up praising it to high heaven unless somebody else something to add. Do you have a corner, Jim, or like a right angle, or like a saucelese, or kind of like
a Dutch angle?
A Dutch angle. Oh yeah, turn your camera sideways. Please.
I will put the line for Matilda as one of my favorite film lines of all time.
Which is
fucking has the fucking ring from the grenade. And it's
just
like
that one, the ring, that particular
that's
gag.
a good callback.
Yeah. That ring is just one. It was a setup and payoff that was just astounding.
Chekhov's ring.
Chekhov's ring, exactly. Chekhov's grenade.
All right, I thought of actually the next movie has Chekhov's ring because I noticed that all of a sudden Joan of Arc is wearing a ring and she pulls it off in a scene and throws it at a guy. And I was
That's right.
Where did that ring come from?
I don't know. All right. Well, here we go.
Yeah. Oh, like I love this movie.
I do. I love it too.
30 years.
It's great. It's fun to watch it again, like critically, and just kind of.
I actually, like John, I didn't watch it this week because I watched it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, and also you've seen it like how many times before actually?
Oh fuck! I've probably watched this movie every year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The time I saw it,
yeah,
which would have been 2000.